Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Glad everyone could join me. Let me put a message in the Discord for all of y'all. This is the comment of the day right here. We're gonna get to that in a second. All right. What up, y'all? What up? All right. So today obviously didn't go as planned, although I still got one of my two lives still locked in and ready to go. I'm going to start a poll right quick. I'm going to start a poll. I want everyone to take a poll. Who did y'all have winning on your card? Conwell? Badass? I think everyone should bet on Mole. It's 1 to 10, but free money. Cornflake is whack. So I want to talk about. I wanted to get this comment because this is the comment of the day right here. Sonny Edwards wanted to be in the your fight more than Conwell wants to be in his fight tonight. Yo, no lies detected, bipolar. I'm a big Conwell guy. Guys, take the poll. The poll is up. The poll is easy. Who won the Conwell fight? Was it Conwell, Perez, or a draw? What do you guys think? I thought Conwell won, but I'm not taking the poll. It's not up to me. I want to see what y'all thought. I thought I had an 8-4 Conwell. I thought a lot of the shots Perez was throwing were being blocked and were being rolled and slipped. And I didn't like. I thought Conwell landed more shots. I thought he landed cleaner shots. I thought he was the effective aggressor. I just thought Conwell won the fight. Like, you know, I knew some of the rounds were close because I scored 4 rounds for Perez, and you know, they weren't. There were rounds that you could score. You know, I scored some rounds for Perez where other people scored it for Conwell, and I scored some for Conwell where other people scored it for Perez. So the cards were all over the place. The rounds were all over the place. I guess it was a tough fight to score. At the end of 12, I was confident Conwell won. Like I thought Conwell won the fight. I didn't think it was all that close, and I didn't think the Tristan Calcruth fight was close at all. I had 7-3, maybe 8-2 on that one. I didn't think the 9-1 one was inappropriate at all. I really didn't see the rounds that Calcruth was losing. I thought Calcruth was winning round after round. He didn't look good. He looked like dog water in those rounds, but I thought he was winning them. Like this was not a good performance from Calcruth at all. But Valera did nothing. Valera was doing less. You know, Calcruth's problem was quite obvious, right? Like he was just standing in front of you. He would throw his shots and then just stand in front of you and get hit. So he landed jab, right hand, then he would throw the hook to the body. He was digging to the body well, and then he just stand straight in front of you and get tagged with right hands. Like, God. Over, not once, not twice, but over and over and over and over again. So it's not like once you got to wake up, close, like, all right, woo, all right, keep moving. Don't admire my work, get out of town. But he wasn't. He was standing there, right, getting hit over and over again. He thinks everyone should bet on Mole. It's 1-10, but free money conflict is whack. It was too close for activity. I score rounds for Perez for activity because a lot of those punches weren't landing. I thought. I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, this card. Okay, I think I'm going to be in a minority here. I was confident Conwell won. I was shocked. I thought you were going to get 115, 113 Perez, 115, 113 Conwell, and then 118, 110 Conwell. All right. I feel like I messed up too. I had Muscles. I talked Muscles into parlaying again to try to get his money back. I had Conwell, Pandora, and the over on tomorrow's Whitaker fight. Fucking lost for him twice today, man. I feel bad. I really do. It was close, but I see Patter's punches not hitting as much as Conwell. Two judges saw it differently. Yeah, I saw it the way you did, Chio. I didn't see Patter's shots landing. It was competitive. I was just really confident Conwell won the fight. I had Patter's winning 8-4. He just over-volumed Conwell. Conwell landed cleaner, but Conwell was not at all effective with his aggression. Well, he was walking him back and hitting him. Bipolar. He was walking him backwards and he was hitting him clean. I mean, it wasn't pretty. He wasn't dominant, but it's like the same thing with the Cal Kruth fight. Cal Kruth, I was talking to TJ to Chilltown during the fight and in my Discord. Bipolar, are you in my Discord? You got to get in my Discord, Bipolar. I was talking to Chilltown during the fight, and I agree. Cal Kruth looks like trash. This guy's not going to beat Zoto Ramirez. This guy's not going to beat anyone, but he's going to beat Blair, and he's winning these rounds. And I thought 7-3, 8-2 were fine. 9-1 might have been a little wide, but I don't think it was inappropriate. And I thought Conwell did not look good, and I think Bipolar's right. He didn't want to be there. I thought he won the fight. To me, it was clear. I don't know. I'll have a poll. Everyone vote the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Let me. I had a close draw. Look at the punch stats. All right. If anyone's got the punch stats, let me know what they are. I didn't see the punch stats the final punch stats. Conwell had to land more shots, didn't he? I don't know. I did not bet on Charles. Did anyone bet on Charles? King Ty wants to know if anyone bet on Charles. Bipolar, are you a Patreon? Are you a Patreon? Hang on. Send me a message on the Patreon, and I'll send you the link. I sent it out, but send me a message on the Patreon, and I'll send you a link. All right. Let me pay my bills first, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, and all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, guys. Please smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Also, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you, as the bookie, anything. It gets you access to the Discord. And in the Discord, we give you all the live betting, the updated props, and such. Like Fundora by stoppage. I told everyone to bet. Well, all right. But join the Patreon. Get access to the Discord. That's totally free. All right. Let me get back to you, Bipolar. Join the Patreon. Link in the description. $5 a month gets you access to the Discord. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. After you guys do that, you guys know where you have to go at this point. This is not a surprise to anyone. Where we go? We're going to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get the travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to that. What up, BC is in the house. Bipolar, I got Charles, my only loss of the weekend. Thank God for those heavy favorites from yesterday and today. Jab Zuda. I lost big on Washington earlier. Washington. What am I? I'm so confused. I was hitting everything, and I was so ready for my parlay to hit, and then Conwell lost, and I'm just totally lost. Like, well, I'm gonna take a poll. I guess y'all are gonna tell me that I'm wrong, and I haven't looked at the results yet, but guys, vote in the poll. Just let me know who you think won the Conwell fight. We still got plenty of money to make tomorrow. Warrington. I read that as Washington. I'm like, what? I'm thinking Washington Wizards. They're not in the playoffs. Washington National. Warrington. I'm sorry, Jam. God dang, I'm stupid. Yeah, you lost on. What did you bet on Warrington? What was your bet? I got you, Rando, man. My bad. I thought he won the fight. It was, I guess, more competitive than I thought. It was more competitive than I thought it would be. I thought he won the fight. Like, I was confident that he won. I just saw him winning like almost every 8-4. I don't know. The knockout. Okay. Yeah, I like the knockout. I can't believe that dude went the distance with him. Josh Warrington, I'm tired of Josh Warrington skipping leg day. He's got to get in the gym on leg day. He should have had the stoppage multiple times. Dalton Smith should have had the stoppage multiple times. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade at the British guys. They got to get stoppages, man. Someone's got to get knocked out. You can't keep going the distance with guys like this. Get them out. Now, Dalton Smith, I'm going to excuse because Matthew Germain, that was an absolutely ridiculous performance. That was a Charlo versus Canelo type performance. At no point in that fight at all did Germain ever try to win that fight. And Germain's not a bad fighter. He's really not a bad fighter. He's a pretty good fighter. He's not at the level of Dalton Smith, and he wasn't going to win that fight. But give it hell. Try to win the fight. Go out. Try to win. I'm not promising you can. Maybe you can. But at least try. You're a pressure fighter. Get in there. Get small. Get to his body. Get on the inside. See what you can do. That dude ran for his life from the opening bell to the final second. And he still got knocked down 3 times. And the fight was he still almost got knocked out. If I was the ref, after that 3rd knockdown, I just would have stopped the fight because that was ridiculous. You don't want to fight. You've been knocked down 3 times. Enough. I'm going to stop it now. Like, that's what I would have done. Me, personally. When he got hit in the nuts and took a knee, I would have stopped it. I would have counted him out. You're done. Like, whatever. It wasn't that low. You're good. I was disgusted with Germain in that fight, the way, because he's not a bad fighter. And he showed up for a check. If you would have came and you would have fought, maybe you would have got knocked out, but you would have put on an entertaining fight and you'd get another call for another big fight. After you do something like that, you're never getting that call again because no one wants to see you fight. What was the Zorrilla? When Regis fought Zorrilla in New Orleans, I said the same thing about Zorrilla. Well, I hope you got paid a lot for that fight because it'll be your last paycheck. No one wants to see anyone fight like that. Fight to win, especially Zorrilla. In that fight, that was his world title shot. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. And I saw Brian Badez, the promoter with Miguel Cotto, and they were happy. It's like, you're happy. You're happy. I was talking to Bobby Benton, pro Grace trainer. I was talking to Benton after the fight. And he was like, kudos to Zorrilla. They survived and they made the fight what they wanted to. I was like, Bobby, if that was your fighter and you've got a chance to win a world title, is that how you would have told him to fight? And Bobby goes, no, we would have tried to win a world title that night. Why are you there if you're not trying to win a world title? Now, I understand Germain didn't have a world title on the line, but that's his Super Bowl. He's never getting a fight of that magnitude ever again as long as he lives, especially after that performance. That was a disgusting performance by Germain. I digress. Let me get back to some of these. The DAZN commentary, what's his name? Maddox had Perez by a few. Yeah, his scorecard was actually right. He's the worst scorer alive, but he did have it that. That's true. I know Conwell wouldn't stop him. I didn't think he'd lose, though. I thought a stoppage was very possible. I wasn't betting on the stoppage. I just took the money line. I thought there was no way he'd lose. I still don't think he lost. Guys, take the poll. Let me know what you guys think of the poll. I still don't think he lost. But, judges did what they did. How do you feel about Cutler fight to go the distance and over 8.5 Whitaker? Over 8.5 Whitaker, Lewis, is my favorite bet of the week. So I've got my lock of the week. The only leg left on that lock, on that parlay. It's a 3-leg parlay. The first 2 hit. The only lock left is the over on Whitaker. Love the over. I think it's the best bet of the weekend. I also have a standalone bet on Whitaker by decision at -110. So I got Whitaker by decision. And so I'm doubling up that thing goes over 8.5 rounds, right? Whitaker by decision means it goes over 8.5, most likely, technical decision. But most likely it means that. And then I'm Cutler. Cutler fight to go the distance. I think I like that. I just like Cutler on money line. I got a side bet on Cutler money line and Whitaker by decision. Those are my 2 standalone bets this week. Tomorrow's a big day for me, guys. I lost obviously with Conwell, but I can still have a big weekend if Whitaker wins a decision and Cutler wins. I'm having a big week. So there's still money to be made. Let's get it. We're going to go over tomorrow in just a little bit. Conwell, I fired an angry large bet on Whitaker tomorrow. Let's get it. We got it. Dalton can't cut the ring off, though. He struggled. That's a good point, Jim. I noticed that, too. That's not his strength. He's not great at cutting the ring off. It didn't affect him in his fight. Besides, he didn't get the knockout, but he's not good at cutting the ring off. Jab Zuda, which is the best name in the chat, makes a great point. A bath. Conwell did. Conwell did it to all of us. Conwell bent me over too. And I don't even Conwell didn't fight well. Conwell didn't fight his fight. Conwell has only himself to blame. Conwell won the fight. Can we be fair? Guys, bet in the poll. I want to see what y'all have in the poll. Gonna have to make that back. We can get it back. Like Paul Butler after anyway. I put the total punches on Discord. Let me check that out. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Conwell didn't land more, but it was close. The punch outs were almost identical. So, 12-round fight. Basically, both guys threw 14 punches, and both guys threw about 58, 60 punches. There's not much that separates them at all on the punch stat numbers. Thank you, Jefferson. The punch stat numbers are basically a wash. Clarence says, horrible day. Conwell lost. I didn't see that at all. All right. Guys, vote in the poll. Let me know. I'm not trying. I'm just telling you. I'm giving you. Let me read the rest of this quote. Conwell lost clearly, boss. I had money on him, and I can say it. Dalton followed dude around all night, lost money on that too. It was a rough day. I didn't put any money on Conwell, on Dalton, other than the money line. I had him in the money line on my parlay, but I didn't take him by stoppage. I don't know why. I was very confident he would win by stoppage, but I just put him on money line. I wanted to lay off that. I thought there were better bets at -400, right? I was confident he'd stop, but I thought at -400 there were better bets to be made than Dalton Smith by stoppage, like the over on the Ajarko fight, the over on tomorrow's Whitaker fight. I think Cutler on money line is a better bet. There's better bets to be made than that. I thought Conwell by stoppage was a better bet. That would have missed 2. That one would have missed 2, by the way. So Clarence, I thought Conwell was the effective aggressor. I thought he came forward. I thought he landed the cleanest shots. I thought a lot of Paradis's little rallies, his little flurries, his combinations were being blocked, rolled and slipped. I don't think they were landing clean. I think Conwell landed more, but that's not really true. They landed basically, according to CompuBox, you can do what you want with that. According to CompuBox, the punch numbers were identical. There was really nothing that would have differentiated them. So I'm wrong about that he landed more. To me, he definitely landed clean shots. Everything Paradise was throwing was being rolled and slipped. And he's landed better body shots. I thought he won clearly. Like, I was completely confident that he had won the fight. Like, okay, it was closer than I thought, and he didn't look good, just like Tristan Kalkreuth didn't look good. He clearly won. All right, I want to check the poll on this real quick. All right, guys, keep voting in this poll. So far, Perez is winning a plurality. Right now, I got 30% Conwell. Now one more vote just came in for Perez. I got 50% on Perez, 21% on a draw, and 29% on Conwell. So half of y'all, and look, I'm going to leave this open. I want as many people to vote as possible. Half of y'all don't think Perez won. It's half of you guys. And I'm not trying to sway. If you think I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the poll. I'm open to being wrong. Gary, I called it on Fundora KO live bet before the fight. So Fundora KO plus was good call on that, Jin. Good call on that. Conwell killed a lot of us today, man. Dalton's whack. It's official. He showed some. I still like Dalton. I still think he can get to a world title. Rambo, he absolutely showed a lot of flaws like we did. He can't get off the ring. It's going to be a problem. I don't blame Dalton entirely. Dalton could have cut the ring off better. Dalton could have done things better. I agree, Cedric. Jermaine fought to survive. And when you fight to survive and you're small and you can run for 12 rounds, you can survive. I thought it was a disgusting performance from Jermaine. But yes, he did survive. I didn't put any money on Dalton, though. I didn't put any money on Dalton to stop it. The only money I had on Dalton was the money line. Because Dalton's not a seek and destroy kind of guy. He kind of waits for you to jump in. And that's why I was like, I caught a live bet in round 10 for the Smith fight to go the distance at plus 100. And that saved my whole day, especially since I decided at the last minute not to bet on Conwell. There you go, Cipollini. Appreciate you, Cipollini. Good job on that. Someone's doing well. Bipolar, watch your Cutler video earlier. Great breakdown. Thank you, Bipolar. Yeah, check the video out. That's a great fight tomorrow. Did Connolly win? Connolly. What? Connolly. Do you mean Conwell? Conwell lost. Is that a typo? Am I Connolly? I think if you're talking about if this is a typo and you mean Conwell lost. Morning, Humble. Not a good day here. Humble, but morning. Good morning to you, my man. Happy Easter. It's Easter where you're at. Happy Easter. Well, I guess it's Easter where, if you guys are on the East Coast, it's Easter over there too. It's going to be Easter in 10 minutes. At worst, it was a draw, but Conwell lost, in my opinion. All right. Okay. I'm taking Whitaker by KO. All right, Sammy boy. I'm taking Whitaker by decision, which to me is one of the best value bets of the week at minus 110. But all right, well, I'm going to go live tomorrow. After all that, if I can get a stream of the fight. If anyone can in the Discord put a stream of the fight, there's no way to get that fight in the US. So if you can get it, I want to watch it. I'm trying to figure out how to watch it in the US. If anyone knows how to watch that boxer card, Wasserman, whatever the hell it is. What is it? Yeah, it's Boxer. Does anyone know how I can watch the Boxer card in the US? Let's share it. Let's figure this out. That dude getting 2 upsets in a row is crazy because he just beat Curtis Dio. Yeah, I know. He underrated Liam first time and will be out for redemption this time. Yeah, I think so. I just can't see him getting a stoppage, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see. He clearly didn't like Liam's power, so we'll see. I missed Conwell fight. Just watched Vendora. Conwell was not good, man. Fedor was fantastic. Conwell was not. Tristan Calcruth was not. Conwell got beat. All right, I'm going to be in a minority on this. I didn't see that at all. Yeah, but if you take knockdowns out of the Cutler versus McKenna fight, the McKenna could have won, and he's whack. He nearly got stopped by Joe Laws. He did almost get stopped by Joe Laws. I think a good bet is Fraser Clark by late stoppage or points. He's going to play with his food for a bit. And Ebenezer. Yeah, Ebenezer Tete is a real dude. I'm laying off that. But if you like Clark on points, it's plus 400 or so. Could happen. Take the over. I think Rambo's telling us to take the over, too, if there's a prop on the over. Joined live late. Dalton Smith gets beat by Puello if they fight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dalton Smith wasn't great either. No, he wasn't. I had him winning on my card. I thought he won clear. It was close. Don't get me wrong. It was very competitive. I was extremely confident that Conwell was going to get the decision. I'm not going to say I was shocked it went the other way. I was surprised. I thought Conwell won. I had an 8-4. Look, you guys disagree with me. That's fine. I'm in the minority here, but I was extremely confident that Conwell won the fight. Yep, I made 2K on Dalton. Moneyline, always a safe bet. I agree, King. I agree. Except if you bet on Conwell. I'm tired of boxing media sucking Sebastian Fundora off. I am too, 79. Every chance they get. He got his belt from elbowing Tim Tszyu and still almost lost. And he's unbeatable according to Chris Mannix is a retard. Chris Mannix is the worst scorer alive. He's a cheerleader. I don't like Chris Mannix. I made 2K of Dalton Smith. Bang. It's not anymore, Jim. Boxer US is off. It was up until recently. I did. It's that Boxer and Peacock's split. So it's not anymore. I forget what fight it was, and they. They ended their partnership on February 15th. I don't remember what card that was, but that's out. Boxer and Peacock ended their deal on February 15th. I had 6-4 Paradise, said 6-6 worst case for Paradise. I didn't see Conwell winning. All right, everyone disagreed with it. That's fine. You had Agarkov at minus 300 and Cedeno at minus 400. Those were two good wins for you, Gary. Upsets like Conwell happen, but those low odds are where you make the money. Yeah. I thought Agarkov and Cedeno were obvious. I put big money on Conwell when he was minus 750. Those aren't great odds, but they were all the way up, like minus 1,300 right before the fight. Yeah, they were minus 600 like halfway through the fight. Like everyone thought Conwell was winning. I stand on that. 10 toes down on that, not Lewis. Chris Maddox is a retard. I wish there was a Bautista bomb prop for the Whittaker fight, maybe even a over half a suplex stoppage prop. Big steak yank. Guess Gabby Raquel was the best bet of the weekend. Yeah. I'm still staying away from it, but she's knocking people the hell out. That's for sure. I had the same, David, but Conwell on 5 parlays. Ugh, dang. Tomorrow's fights are supposed to be on Roku. Ooh. Hang on. Roku channel 245. All right. Yeah, it did. I like Padley too. As a British fighter, I like him. I was surprised. I did not think he was going to get a stoppage. It was good. If we're being honest, Smith should have just had the ability to stop the fight despite the running. Fair. No, I'm not going to push back. If Dalton could cut the ring off better, he would have stopped him. Conwell screwed me as well, but luckily I hedged. And he did land more punches, technically, like 3 more. It's more. You win the bet. All right. I live bet under 8.5 on Pandora to make back the money I lost from Dalton Smith blowing half of my parlays. Broke the guy's jaw in round 2 and couldn't stop him. Did he break his jaw? He should have stopped him. I know. Maybe I should start betting on it win by stoppage. I usually bet the stoppages, but I usually bet the over on women's fight. I don't touch the over on her fights, obviously, but I haven't been betting the other way either. I've just not been betting them. All right. I want to get into let's look at tomorrow's fight, and then I'm gonna wrap. It's already midnight. I'm tired. I'll be live again tomorrow. Happy Easter to everyone. These are the bets to me. Cutler and Egginton. I like Cutler to win this fight. I don't have any props on Cutler, but at minus 175, I do like Cutler. Whittaker at minus 285. I like Whittaker a lot. Minus 175, minus 285. Cutler, Whittaker. Cutler, Whittaker, Cutler, Whittaker. These are the bets I like. Yeah. I would bet heavy on both of these, Cutler and Whittaker. On Whittaker, I think over 8.5 is a great bet. This to me is a great bet. I definitely think this is going over. And Whittaker by decision, I think, is a great bet. I know someone in the chat, who was it that took Whittaker by stoppage? I like Whittaker by decision for sure. But Whittaker on the over is the last leg of my parlay. Yes, they confirmed in round 2 his jaw was broken. After that, a fight doctor confirmed. Interesting. That would partly explain all the running. Conwell showed no heart in the 12th. I don't know if it was an issue of heart or just really bad game planning. Like, he was getting on the inside and then smothering all of his work. Like, he was smothering all of his work as soon as he got on the inside. Lee Cutler by decision is how I'm saving this weekend. I got Cutler money line. I don't have a prop want to win by decision, but I would take that. I like the over. I like anything like that. Cutler decision. Cutler money line. Cutler money line minus 175. I'm not going crazy with the methodology. I'm just taking Cutler on the money line. All right, so Cutler money line, Whitaker decision, Whitaker over 8.5. All that stuff I love. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. If you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now or forever hold your peace. And I will see you guys tomorrow after the Brits. Oh, wow. All right. You guys overwhelmingly think Perez won. 55% of y'all. Well, that's not really overwhelmingly. 55% of y'all think Perez won. 30% of y'all agree with me. And 15% think it was a draw. So 55% Perez. 30% Conwell, 15% draw. And that is the final. I'm going to end the poll now. All right. Appreciate you guys. It is, I got a couple more. Over at 8.5, Cutler fight and Whitaker decision. Plus 200 sounds good to me. Well, over 8.5, Cutler fight and Whitaker decision. Plus 200 sounds good to me. Yeah, I agree. Horrible game plan. He fought. Perez fought. Horrible. Yeah, I agree. Horrible game plan. He fought. Perez fight, in my opinion. I don't understand what. Yeah, Conwell should have just gotten the mid range and just dominated him. I don't understand what Conwell was doing. Despite all that, I still thought he won clearly. But I guess I'm in the minority. Clearly, I'm in the minority here, and that's cool. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I don't like how Conwell walked in the ring instead of punching it. Agreed. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this. Appreciate everyone. April 20th, 2024, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.